So let's move on to the next question, guys. In this question, we are asked to compare the number of different ways in which all the 9 letters in the word Tennessee can be arranged, and we have to compare it with the number of different ways all the 7 letters in the word WYOMING can be arranged, right? Okay. So now tell me one thing. If there is a word, right? So how many different ways can we arrange the word? That basically is, for example, we talk about Tennessee, right? We talk about Tennessee. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are total 9 letters in this. So number of ways in which all the letters can be arranged is how many? It will be 9 factorial. I hope this should be pretty good, right? Okay. If you want to know how, for example, there is ABC, right? ABC are 3 letters, ABC. So how many different ways can we arrange this in? For example, one is obviously ABC only. One can be ACB, right? One is BAC, the other is BCA, right? One is CAB and the other is CBA. These are all the possible different ways in which we can arrange 3 different letters. I hope this makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So we can arrange ABC in 6 different ways. I hope this makes pretty good sense. And how many letters are there in ABC? 3 letters, which means 3 factorial. 3 letters means 3 factorial. And what is 3 factorial? 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1, which is what? 6, right? And you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, if we have to arrange the letters of any word in different combinations, that will be the number of letters into factorial. So if 3 letters are there, 3 factorial, 4, 4 factorial, 5, 5 factorial, 6, 6 factorial, right? Okay. I think now it will become pretty clear. So we have to tell the number of ways in which the letters of the word Tennessee can be arranged. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that means 9 factorial, right? But over here, if you see, there are some letters which are being repeated, right? For example, if you see N is being repeated twice, right? If you see the word S is being repeated 2 times, right? If you see the letter E is repeating 1, 2, 3, 4 times, right? So in this case, whenever the letters are getting repeated, we directly divide it, right? Because essentially, if you arrange them in different ways and because the letters are same, so you will get the same result. So when we divide, then we get different possible results. And in the question, we are asked different ways. That is why if the letters are same, we have to divide. So for this case, the number of different ways becomes how many? 9 factorial upon n is being repeated 2 times, so 2 into 2 factorial basically, right? Because this can be arranged 2 times. Similarly, s is being repeated twice, so 2 factorial. E is being repeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times, so 4 factorial into 4 factorial, and that's it, right? So this becomes your first answer, basically this one. The number of different ways in which the word Tennessee can be arranged is 9 factorial upon 2 factorial, 2 into 4 factorial. I hope this should be pretty clear. Now if we talk about this letter, which is this word WYOMING, right? So the number of different ways in which this can be arranged is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Obviously, we will get 7 factorial first, right? Now tell me one thing, are there any letters which are getting repeated? W, no. Y, no. O, M, I, N, G, no. So there are no letters which are getting repeated. So we don't divide, basically 1 or nothing. So what we get is 7 factorial in this case. I hope this should be pretty clear. Now basically we have to compare this and this, right? Okay, so now for example, if we take this, we can write this as I'll just remove this. 9 factorial, we can write 9 into 8 into 7 factorial, right? Okay, into 7 factorial upon 2 factorial is nothing but 2. 2 factorial is 2. What is 4 factorial? 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. I hope this is completely fine, right? Okay. So tell me one thing. 4 into 2, 4 to the 8, 8 gets cancelled, right? Over here, 3, 3 is a 9, get cancelled. So what we are left with is 3 into 7 factorial, right? Upon 2 into 2, 4. And over here we had 7 factorial, right? The reason I put this as 7 factorial because it will get very easy to compare, right? Now tell me one thing, this is 7 factorial. This is 3 upon 4 into 7 factorial. So which one is bigger? Obviously this, right? Because this is 3 by 4 times of something and this is 1 times of something. If you can imagine it, I mean very basic again. So obviously this part is bigger than this part. So this side gets bigger than this. Therefore, your answer becomes B. I hope this should be pretty clear, right? This is 3 by 4 of something and this is 1 into something. So obviously 1 is bigger than 3 upon 4. So this side is greater than this. That means this part is greater than this, and that is why your answer is B. I hope there should be no confusion.